Damage control.
We're really looking forward to meeting you guys September 22nd and 23rd, 2012 here for the annual Damage Control MMA workshop, where you can look forward to seeing some cool moves like the one we're about to pull out of the vault right now.
Oh man, Yamasaki, what do you got for us today?
I hate to even mention it, but I don't know what it's called, so we had to throw a name on it. I've never been taught it, and
well, are you saying you invented this move,
no,
Yamasaki?
Never. I will never admit to anything like that, but I do call it the Brazilian 2-on-1, so check it out. Okay, a lot of times when you guys are working with someone in a self-defense or an MMA grappling situation where the guy can elbow you, he can punch you, as well as pass your guard, leg lock, and all those types of things. Having this overhook is so important because having this allows you to keep his posture broken a little bit better, okay? And it really ties him up and makes it a lot more difficult for him to strike, and it keeps him that much closer for your chokes, for your sweeps, for your shoulder locks and things like that. Now, if he's smart, he knows this, and his first objective is to step up onto his right foot, make a fist with his right hand, roll his hand down, put it on my chest. This hand also should actually be on me, and he's just gonna chest press up, and he's out. Now, I'm the one in trouble. He's, you know, just a hop, skip, and a jump away from a giant punch, an elbow, a guard break, and then a subsequent guard pass, or standing up and out of my guard. So this is kind of the battle that takes place, breaking his posture, keeping it broken by means of this overhook, whether you're using a rubber guard like this, or just trying to keep him down with this overhook. You're continually fighting that battle. Now, if the guy isn't making any attempt to get his arm out, well, then you don't really have a problem. But if he is, we want to set a trap for him right here. I know he's going to roll it down. I mean, actually, let's say he doesn't. Let's say he tries to pull it straight out. That's a problem. So, you okay? Yeah. Sorry. That's a problem because you can go straight into this.
Oh, God. That's a problem because I'm about to implode Kaiser's elbow.
I've never seen him jump so big and like make that face.
Dang.
But the straight arm locks right there. If he tries to turn it inward and pull it out, he's just asking to get V-locked. Okay? So generally speaking, the smart way is for him to roll it down. I know it's going to go down and come in, so I'm going to have this hand waiting, and it's going to catch it right there. Okay? As soon as I catch it, I'm going to double up on it so it's 2 against 1. Now, the next piece, and there's a bunch of techniques that we will do from this position. This is what we call the Brazilian 2-on-1. There's a Russian 2-on-1, so why not have a Brazilian 2-on-1 that comes from the guard? So I'm right here, and there's a bunch of different things we can do from here. One of them is this sweep, and you can do it timing it a certain way or waiting. So sometimes from here, even though I have this, he'll start to get upright. And when he does, I'll take this foot off and bring it through. I'll hip out a little bit. This foot goes from here to here, and it hooks. Okay? Once it's here, I use it to push off a little bit like this, and that's going to bring my head down toward his hip. And once I'm there, I just roll, and there's the sweep. I can let him go from there, or there's kind of a cheesy lock here that it can work, but it's a little bit lower percentage. I keep this, I pin it, I put my head on his shoulder here, I tripod, and then it's a kimura. It's like a different type of kimura, or a shoulder lock, okay? So, here it is again. I've broken him down, I've got the overhook, and I can feel that he's getting out. As he rolls it in, I know it's coming. So I have this here waiting for it, and I trap it. Okay, if he decides to go up, that right as he comes up, you see how I move my foot to this side, and then I kick to bring my head close to his hip. I roll. If I want to finish, my head goes on his shoulder, tripod up, and turn. Okay, if not, I can just release the grip and go to top position. Now, sometimes, if you really like that particular sweep, you can start to go for it as he starts to escape. So I'm going to tuck this in because sometimes my shirt gets in the way. I have this overhook. He rolls his arm down, and right there I'm already starting. You You can kind of time it like that if you really like the sweep, or you can wait a little bit longer, because generally if there's not enough space, what will happen? Usually he wants to go upright, because the whole point of him getting out of this overhook is to get upright, so he can start to get his posture back and do whatever he wants to do from there. If he doesn't, for whatever reason, go ahead and roll it down. One of the problems you can get into as far as this first sweep is sometimes right here, your foot gets stuck, and you can't get it. You can't get it across like this, which sometimes isn't that big of a problem, because usually if I'm like this, I can put my foot on the hip here and pinch with this knee, and then he's going to feel smart because he's going to want to put this knee down. Go ahead. Instinctively, what do you want to do? Pass the guard. So he goes there. Go ahead. Whoop. Doesn't matter. I've got him with that same sweep. Let's take a look at that one more time. I have my overhook. He's going to escape it. I have my hand waiting. I go 2 against 1. And in version A, he's going to get his posture up. I'm going to bring this across here and kick him, not kick, but like kind of push to help my head spin around this way. Okay? Optional finish. Okay. That would be version 1. Okay. Version 2 is, let's turn a little bit. Version 2 is, for whatever reason, I really like that sweep, so I'm going to start it as he starts to wind his arm. So I'm already on the way. Now, let's go back. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned this too. If I want to get this as he goes, my foot's going to touch his hip or the floor, and I'm going to really hip out as far as I can that way already. So he starts to go, and as he's going, I'm hipping out as I catch his arm, and I come through here like this. So I had to kind of break that down to show you that little detail, but now we're just going to go as he goes. He winds it, and as he's coming, I'm already past, and I work the sweep. That would be version 2. Version 3, he winds it, or he unwinds it, and he stays kind of tight. So I'm not able to get my foot through. My foot gets stuck. So he starts to unwind it. I still catch him in the Brazilian 2-on-1 here, and I can't get this through, and he's kind of staying tight, so I can't get my foot through. All right, so I'm going to put this foot on his hip and pinch with my knee, and I'm going to kind of open that out and make it tempting for him to pass. So he's going to start passing his guard. Oh, great job. He continues, and then once he's passed, I just put my head through here. There's the sweep. Optional finish. And that was just one of many different options that we have worked out from that Brazilian 2-on-1 situation. I'm so excited about this workshop we have coming up, September 22nd and 23rd, 2012. There's so much we have that we kind of keep only for the people we see first person. I mean, and there's just, I've never seen anything like this done before. Obviously, seminars, workshops, all that kind of stuff's going on all the time. But I've never seen one where you can actually become a member of the website, take a look at all the techniques you're going to cover beforehand, study them, work on them with your friends, then come in here, go over it one-on-one, having us check it out, give you our tips and pointers about how to improve that technique, or tell you if you're on the right track or not, and then you go home and bang, that material is all right there. In addition to that, we're going to be filming the actual workshop. We're going to be putting that up in the members section as well. So that's all the stuff you have to look forward to. Kaiser's got all the information. He's working on all the logistics. What are the things you're working on now?
We're going to make this as easy for everyone as possible. We're working on discounted hotel rates, and so everybody's just going to need to get to Salt Lake International Airport, and then we're going to make sure you can get from the hotel over to the Mushin Training Center and back. We're going to go grab a bite to eat after the seminar, all of us together, and enjoy some good memories from the day and talk about these things. And it's going to be a great time, Yamasaki.
It really is. We've got super discounted rates for people that are members of the website already. It's super affordable. I think it's like $50 per day, $100 for the whole weekend, and that's like 8 hours of training each day.
I think you mentioned it too, but just in case, this is for all levels, right? It doesn't matter if you're a professional fighter,
exactly,
brand new, never done anything before, everyone's welcome.
Every background, you name it. Check it out at our website at www.damagecontrolmma.com.